Mobile device management is a powerful solution that allows organizations to deploy apps, send remote commands, and provide security and functionality to computers, iPads, iPhones, and Apple TVs. This is Nate with Jamf. Let's take a look at mobile device management, or MDM, and how it can help. Jamf Pro supports MDM for a variety of operating system versions. Details can be found in the Jamf Pro release notes under Jamf Pro system requirements. For example, Jamf Pro 10.16.0 supports macOS 10.12 or later. However, it's recommended computers run 10.15 macOS Catalina since it's the current and most secure operating system. We can start using MDM to manage devices once they're enrolled in Jamf Pro. MDM will allow us to deploy configuration profiles, which can be used to enforce passcode requirements, provide services like Wi-Fi and VPN access, and restrict parts of the operating system. We can send remote commands to lock devices, send updates, or remove all data on lost or stolen devices. We can deploy apps and books from the App Store, which makes provisioning with services like Apple School Manager and Apple Business Manager easy and organized. We'll detail these services in our Apple Services video. Before we can take advantage of MDM with Jamf Pro, we need three things in place. First, we need a Jamf Pro server. We also need some devices to manage. MDM is available for macOS, iOS, iPadOS, and tvOS. Finally, both the server and devices need access to the Apple Push Notification Service, or APNS. For detailed information on the ports used by Jamf Pro and Apple for APNS, see the network ports used by Jamf Pro article on Jamf Nation. Jamf Pro requires an APNS certificate obtained from Apple. If we log into the server, navigate to Settings, Global Management, and Push Certificates. This is where the certificate is added. If you don't already have one, this page will provide an assistant to obtain one. An Apple ID is required, and it's recommended to use one not tied to an individual, just in case they leave the organization. Note that the certificate has a 1-year expiration period and will need to be renewed with the same Apple ID it was created from. Apple will send several reminders to renew this Apple Push certificate to the Apple ID's email address. Let's take a look at how MDM communication works. Our manager has tasked us with ensuring our users' company-issued iPhones have secure passwords. We can create a configuration profile in Jamf Pro to make sure that this happens. When we send the profile, Jamf Pro sends a request to the Apple Push Notification Service to let the devices know a profile wants to install. Apple will then let our devices know a command is pending. As long as these devices are turned on and connected to a network that can communicate with Apple servers, they will have a persistent connection with APNS. Those devices will reach out to our Jamf Pro server, which will install the profile. Once it's done, the devices will notify APNS the profile has either successfully installed or failed, and APNS will respond to our Jamf Pro server with a result, which we can view in the server logs. Once the profile has installed, the devices will require users to set a passcode with a length, complexity, and expiration window of our choosing. The same functionality applies to app deployment, books, and remote commands. This is how MDM keeps your users' devices safe, secure, and compliant. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.